The Great Omission, when doing for God replaces being with God. Hey guys, welcome back to Bible Talk, where we don't just believe, we think deeply about faith. Let's talk about something real, the Great Omission. Hindi ito typo ng Great Commission ha. It's about what many Christians omit today. Brokenness. We've learned how to serve God, but not how to surrender to Him. We're busy for God, but not always with God. That's what Elmer and Neil Anderson called the Great Omission. Ang problema? We replaced intimacy with activity. We focus on ministry, performance, and programs. Pero kung tatanungin ka ni Lord, kamusta heart mo? Tahimik bigla. God is after transformation, not performance. Revival doesn't begin when you do more. It begins when you finally surrender. Why does Jesus require stripping off our old self? Kasi yung old nature natin, proud, self-reliant, defensive, ay incompatible sa holiness ni God. Kahit gaano ka ka-active, kung si old you pa rin ang may control, walang tunay na fruit. That's why Jesus said, "Apart from me, you can do nothing." When we don't surrender, we end up doing ministry for God, but not with Him. And that's why many burn out. Kasi they're working in the flesh, not in the spirit. But let's be honest, surrender is hard. We love comfort. Comfort feels safe, predictable, but it can also be a trap. Comfort says, stay where you are. But Jesus says, follow me. And following Him means stepping out of what's familiar. Abraham left Ur. Moses left the palace. Peter left the boat. Every revival begins with someone leaving their comfort zone to obey God. Surrender feels painful kasi may namamatay. Our pride, our plans, our illusion of control. Pero remember, God never asks you to die to something unless He's preparing to resurrect you into something greater. That's not destruction. That's transformation. It's really a matter of mindset. We think surrender means losing fun. But what if, and think about this, what if serving God is actually more fun than the world? What if doing His will brings deeper joy than chasing comfort ever could? C.S. Lewis said it well. We are half-hearted creatures, playing with mud pies when a holiday at the sea is offered to us. We settle for cheap pleasure when God offers eternal joy. When you finally surrender, God doesn't erase your joy. He upgrades it. Holiness stops feeling boring. It starts feeling freeing. Worship becomes thrilling. Serving becomes satisfying. Because the kingdom isn't restrictive, it's restorative. Here's the contrast. To the world, surrender looks like loss. To the believer, surrender feels like liberation. The world's happiness depends on circumstance. God's joy depends on relationship. The world says, do what feels good. God says, I'll give you joy that never fades. The same act, surrender, looks like death to one set of eyes and life to another. That's why Paul could say, though outwardly we're wasting away, inwardly we're renewed. So here's the truth. Surrender doesn't kill joy. It kills the things that were killing your joy. It's not about losing yourself. It's about finding your true self in Christ. Revival doesn't start in the crowd. It starts in the heart that finally says, Lord, I'm done controlling. You lead. To the world, surrender is foolish. But to those who've tasted God's presence, it's freedom. Because when you give up everything for Him, you realize you never really lost anything. You just traded temporary comfort for eternal joy. So don't fear surrender. That's where life truly begins. This has been The Great Omission. If this hit you today, share it. Maybe someone else needs to hear that God's will isn't boring. It's beautiful. Stay humble, stay surrendered, and keep walking with God.